Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're reading for June 5th, 6th, and 7th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for my Tauruses. Hello, my darlings. How are you? Well, weekend readings, my two Redley Valentine decks. I use my Angel Tarot cards for my main message, and then I try to pull just one Archangel Powered Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest, okay? Okay. So I flubbed up on the time of the full moon on Friday. I took an hour off instead of adding an hour. I'm Central Time, and it's Eastern Time, so it will be at 3:12 p.m., okay? And it will be in Sagittarius. Remember, I talked to you way back, the Scorpio full moon to the Sagittarius. I said lots of things will be revealed, lots of things will come out. Also, too, with Gemini energy, I said pushing boundaries. Didn't quite think it was going to be quite the way it has been, but it's okay because we're going to get prepared for the next Sagittarius full moon, which will actually be actually bring about a lot of positive, optimistic type of energy. So that's really, really good. But things are actually, there was going to be some clearing out with that too, with that full moon. Now, there's a lot of other things going on. I've posted it on my Facebook page, and also there's other, on YouTube, there's other planetary things going on. So just, take a look. A lot of energy, and then too, and I can't remember quite the date. I think it might be the 17th. Mercury goes retrograde. Yay! We love that, don't we? Anyway, Mercury retrograde isn't really scary to me. It's a really good time to cleanse and to clear out. But there's also an eclipse with this full moon, so interesting energy. So let's see what we have. Now, 3 cards are face down. The first one is reversed. That means stronger energy. That's how I read it. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to my higher power, and whatever the message is that needs to come through for whoever needs to hear it, it does. So let's see what the weekend looks like for my Tauruses. First card, this one is reversed. Here we go. Strength. Archangel Ariel, 1/1s. Okay. This is, a lot of times, 1/1 is it's kind of like a restart, a re-beginning, renewal. This is you kind of regrounding. Now, my Tauruses, you are in earth energy, so make sure that you're very, very grounded. Make sure that, the full moon does tend to play with us a little bit. It does tend to make us more emotional, so you may be around those people that are being very affected by this full moon. And I'm going to go back to this, we've talked about this. You, my Tauruses, have a strong psychic ability, okay? So you might be going around going, I don't know why I'm so upset. I don't know why I'm so upset. The thing is, look around you to see who you might be picking that up. Get out there, make sure that you kind of ground yourself. If you're able to, get out there, walk around on the earth with maybe bare feet, unless it's cold where you're at. Southern hemisphere, we know that it gets colder down there because we're in the warmer northern hemisphere right now. Make sure you ground yourself. Some things you might have to do, you might have to kind of push it away. But, with this full moon energy, I'm really feeling like my Tauruses, you could be picking up a lot of people's emotions, and it could just be getting you all riled up, okay? So if you're feeling that way, and you're thinking, because, we've done that. Well, it's like, I don't know why I'm upset. It's I don't know why. Look around you and then try to cut some of those ties, okay? And I don't mean that you have to leave. I'm not saying that you never see that person again. But your psychic ability this weekend, I think, is going to be extremely strong. Part of that will be good for you to be able to use that, because I think that's going to give you clarity. I'm going to tell you again, my Tauruses, write it down. Write it down. Okay. So strength, Archangel Ariel, 11. Great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. Remember, full moon, release, relinquish, request. But the thing is, I feel like those people around you, I don't know, maybe you do need to get away a little bit. Maybe I don't want you to isolate yourself though. Okay? That's the thing. I don't want you to isolate yourself because, and I've been, we're together because you're the, you came here, you are part of this group because we're the light to others' darkness. So they need to see that light. They need to feel your light. So where it says forgiveness and compassion, be loving, be giving, be desirable to the undesirable. Okay, we need to, part of this is my Tauruses, and I feel like you're going to be used very strongly on that, is to help balance. Okay, and how do you balance when somebody's, when somebody's going off a little bit? You love, you be the light. I know somebody needed to hear that. Next card up is the Queen of Air. Now, air energy is our Gemini, which we're in. It's also our Libra. It's also our Aquarius energy, thought processes, hearing news. So while you're feeling everybody around you, you need to really be aware of what it is. What are you feeling? What are you sensing? What is coming to you? Who is it coming from? Okay? So yeah, I feel like this weekend is actually, it's going to grow you. It's going to stretch you. It's going to bring you out. It's going to bring you into places that you may not necessarily want to be. But when the weekend's over, you're going to be actually in a stronger place because somebody out there, some Taurus out there, you're always kind of aware. You're kind of, you feel these people in the peripheral of and you just never really knew. Because you kind of internalized it and took it as you. Many times over, and this is hard, and I've had to get through 60 some years to figure this out. Sometimes, you know what? It's not you. Sometimes it's just them. Okay? Okay. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Like I said, it's not you, it's them. Release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need, and then request to fill in those spaces. Your last card up is the Page of Fire. Now, Page of Fire, pages are very, impetuous, fire energy, Sagittarius, full moon. It's also Aries, it's also Leo, okay? This is, okay, passionate, burning, determined. This is about resetting you. This is about restarting you. This is about reconnecting you, okay? But again, too, you need to be able to, this is really the energy with this page and with this fire. It's like once you recognize what this is all about, it kind of sets you free, okay? Like I said, it's not you, it's them. And when you do that, it kind of sets you free. And with that, you can now move forward, okay? I know, weird stuff. Okay, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. But again, I really feel like, again, and maybe we just needed to have this conversation because we've done this a couple of times, not a lot, but a couple of times. Your psychic ability is so strong, my Tauruses. Oh my gosh. And this one will be so strong. Many of my Tauruses are very empathic. You feel other people. This is going to be part of that. But you're going to be able to use this weekend to understand that more so. And you're going to be able to help to disconnect that piece, okay? Part of it is just be gone. Part of it is, grounding yourself. Part of this is just kind of, doing your meditation, connecting with your higher power, covering, asking your higher power, cover you with, cloak of protection. I mean, all of these things. These are things that I do. When I'm going into a busy supermarket or store, and, and all of a sudden it's the wave. It's like, whoa. And it's like, nope. I'm not going to avoid it. I have to go get whatever it is. But I'm like, okay, cover me. I'm covered. And also too, kind of like, that old, I am rubber, you are glue. What you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Why not? We learned that as a child. Okay, let's go on. So But then too, once you do realize that, once you do realize what you pick up is not of you, it really will help you to move forward. Okay, last card is face down. Here we go. The Ace of Gabriel. Gabriel, I told you about moving forward. Fire energy, Ace, new starts. We had that 11-11, and yes, there's some strength to do. You need to, in order to be aware of that, you need to kind of stand firm in your own power. Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So with this, my Tauruses, it's like, like I said, it waves. We talk about this periodically. It's a good time to talk about it again because it's coming to me really strong. Your psychic ability, your empathic ability, really, really strong this weekend. You need to be aware of that so you can all, in many ways protect yourself. But by protecting yourself, I'm not talking to you about running away from it. It's more you realizing it, you facing it, and with it, you can push it away. You can I am rubber, you are glue. It sticks to you. Okay? Does that make sense? Interesting for you because I feel like this for my Tauruses that once this is one of those lessons to learn. And once you do learn it, we revisit lessons. It's always good, to have a refresher. It's good. But once you really learn this lesson, you're going to be able to change so many outcomes on what you have held on to. Okay? Okay. Yes, we are very close to 20,000. When at the time of this reading, we're like 24 people away. What happens when we reach 20,000? I don't think anything really happens, but it gives us bragging rights, right? Right. And you have been a big part of the reason that we're here. So thank you, my Tauruses. If you haven't subscribed, though, down there, subscribe, thumbs up. As always, my Tauruses, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.